The news that Rihanna is finally returning to the music world has fans ecstatic. She released Lift Me Up for the most recent Black Panther film, marking her debut solo release in around 6 years. Riri harmonizes over a sluggish tempo before singing in the chorus, which many fans had anticipated the song to be. The song will be heard in the next Marvel movie Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, as we have previously mentioned. Additionally, it was created as a remembrance to the late actor Chadwick Boseman from the film Black Panther, who passed away in 2020. The song was co-written by Rihanna, Afrobeat superstar Tems, Oscar and Grammy Award-winning producer Ludwig Göransson, and BP filmmaker Ryan Coogler. Throughout her hiatus from music, the singer used to have a lot on her schedule, including the launches of her fashion brand Savage X Fenty in 2018 and her cosmetics line Fenty Beauty the previous year. Of course, she just became a mother after having a son alongside her partner A$AP Rocky. On Thursday evening, a fan who was watching the Nets vs Mavericks game was forced to spend the majority of the night in detention after being detained for hurling a cup of ice that nearly hit Luka Doncic on the floor. At the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, in the midst of overtime, when Kevin Durant was attempting to make several free throw attempts, 24-year-old Justin Bolson reportedly threw the item. The Mavericks star player, Luka Doncic, was startled when ice splashed everywhere in the video from the game's broadcast, which shows the cup landing approximately 6 feet from Doncic. For a while, the game was suspended while authorities cleaned up the scene. According to police, Bolson was recognized as the cup thrower right away and led from his seat. He was subsequently detained and accused of a felony for interference with the sports game, according to the authorities. Additionally, earlier that evening in Brooklyn, Doncic engaged in some amusing interactions with some spectators while they were seated courtside. Despite the fact that cataclysmic extreme weather conditions are now endangering people's health and food security all across the world, countries are still well off track to keep climate change below a hazardous threshold, according to a pair of reports. According to the world's largest current climate promises, the United Nations reported on Wednesday that climate change will increase between about 2.1 and 2.9 degrees Celsius, much above the 1.5 degrees nations are attempting to remain below. The study demonstrates that there is still a great deal of work to be done in order to move away from fossil fuels, which are raising temperature increases and causing more severe extreme weather conditions. Ever since industrialization, the global average temperature has already increased by about 1.2 degrees. The UN study is released in advance of the COP27 climate summit scheduled for November, where nations will gather to increase their level of ambition in response to the world issue. According to experts, the most recent UN statistics demonstrate that nations need to increase the scope of their climate pledges. According to Anderson, the 1.5-degree target is still on the map, but the longer we delay, the window is shrinking. She pointed out that the world will heat by 1.8 degrees by 2100 even if every nation fulfilled their future climatic promises and made net zero contributions. Elon Musk formally assumed control of Twitter on Thursday as he finalized his $44 billion purchase of the social networking juggernaut, although he immediately got to work cleaning house. Musk apparently went on a firing spree in his first act as the new CEO of the corporation, eliminating at least 4 senior managers. Outgoing Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal, Policies Executive Vijay Agade, the Chief Financial Officer Ned Segal, and Senior Vice President and General Counsel Sean Edgett were among those let go. The Tesla/SpaceX leader gave no official explanation for their dismissal, although it was well known that Musk and the Twitter executives were at odds during the lengthy, legal battles that almost prevented the sale of the business. Musk tweeted gleefully late Thursday evening after finalizing the megawatt agreement, "The bird is free," perhaps alluding to his efforts to make Twitter a welcoming space for all views and viewpoints. Twitter has come under fire for purportedly banning conservatives, such as the 44th President Donald Trump, for disseminating false information and hateful speech. Musk, who calls himself an absolutist of free expression, has vowed to lift Trump's permanent ban off the platform. You can't seem to stay out of the public's eye. Kanye West's Donda Academy basketball team's finest players won't be able to display their prowess on one of this year's greatest basketball arenas, and it is all due to his contentious xenophobic remarks. The schedule for this season's Scholastic Play-by-Play Classics has been changed to remove Donda. Stating that West's comments and behavior contravene both our principles as a corporation and as a nation, and what we attempt to assure at all of our activities, an atmosphere of diversity, sportsmanship, inclusiveness, equity, and mutual respect. The event, that has 5 locations all over the country, is very popular among high school students and has previously played host to potential NBA players like LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, and Kevin Durant. Donda had initially scheduled to take part in the competition on December 11th in Louisville. Additionally, Aaron Donald and Jaylen Brown had declared that Donda Sports would no longer represent them.